In the last episode, I have shown you 3 incredible places covered on our journey while traveling from Kurseong to Kalimpong. First, we visited Batasha Loop. Then, we visited La Mahata Eco Park. And finally, we visited Triveni, a place so surreal where the beautiful Rangit meets with Tista. If you haven't seen it yet, then follow the link given in the description box. Hello my friends, my well-wishers, I am Ivy and welcome to my channel Exploring with Travelholics. Today in this vlog, I'm going to share with you my experience at Dello. After crossing over the Rijukola wooden bridge, we are passing through the Tista Bazaar, keeping Tista on our left-hand side. The bridge running across the river is the Tista Bridge. After going the straight road ahead for some 2 minutes, we have made an uphill U-turn that leads us to Tista Bridge, crossing over which leads us to Kalimpong. From Tista Bridge, the distance to Yuru retreat at Delo is some 24 kilometers, which will take us about 1 hour to reach there. We have already arrived at Dello. We have arrived at Yuru Retreat, which is a private resort on top of Dello Hill where we are going to stay for the next 2 nights. The reservation has already been done online in advance. The room rent charges along with details of bookings are given in the description box below. By the way, there is no provision for accommodation of drivers in the premises of the resort right now. Our driver's accommodation has been provided in a separate building 1 kilometer down the hill in a homestay. Arrangements for new water fountain has been made. There is also an open aquarium with some fishes. Though the water is not clean at present, hopefully it will be cleaned in the near future. At Yuru Retreat, we are given room number 2. I must say the area of the room could have been more judiciously used with proper engineering for adequate storage purposes. Also, what we find utterly displeasing in the resort is the bathroom, which could have been easily upgraded with more modern amenities and toiletries considering the amount they are taking for the stay. It's a prayer to the owner of the resort to cater some passion to the creation of his business. By the way, let me also tell you that for each day, we have been charged an additional amount of ₹300 for using room heater. So much of business for generating comfort. Isn't it amazing to see? the clouds in suspension below, while the majestic Kanchenjunga adorns the northern sky? With the first streaks of daybreak at Yuru Retreat, the scenic beauty has completely bowled us over. Yuru Retreat, no doubt, is strategically located at such a place on the Dello hill, from where one can have great views of the rolling hills of West Sikkim, the Tista, and on a clear sunny day, the magnificent Kanchenjunga. There, far down, lies the bridge connecting West Bengal with Sikkim.
भैया खाने में क्या क्या है?
खाने में मैम मटर पूरी और टोस्ट बटर जैम, ऑमलेट होगा, चाय होगा।
चाय एंड कॉफ़ी। ओके। अभी पूरा तैयार हो गया क्या? अभी बैठ सकते हैं?
There's a small sitting lounge with a buffet arrangement in the dining hall of Yuru Retreat. There are shelves containing books in the dining hall for the book lovers who want to spend some lazy hours reading books while sipping on coffee. Breakfast at Yuru Retreat is complimentary. Only one more family is along with us here right now. There have been several cancellations owing to recent landslides on the National Highway 10 in between Coronation Bridge and Tista Bridge. As there is no rush of tourists, so instead of boiled eggs, we have been served poached eggs as ordered by us. This is the common terrace of Yuru Retreat. The terrace has been so designed where small barbecued parties could be arranged for the visitors with an interesting cozy sit-out. Now let me take you to the other floors of the building. In the old building where we are at present, there are 8 rooms allotted for visitors. The building comprises of 4 stories and there are no balconies and no lifts in any of the floors. So, elderly people or people having walking problems, think twice before booking your stay at Yuru Retreat. Here, also let me tell you, Yuru Retreat also ensures calculative usage of water. Washing of clothes is strictly prohibited here so that there could be minimal usage of water. However, one can afford laundry services if one wishes. More new buildings and new rooms are being constructed on the other side of the old building. Hopefully, they will be bigger and spacious than the rooms that we have been provided in the old building. In a nutshell, all I can say is that Yuru Retreat could have been better scientifically designed, keeping in mind of the specific requirements of the tourists. After all, what we all want is a home away from home. 2 floors down the reception area, This floor only contains a big 4-bedded room for the tourists. After having our breakfast, we are on our journey of sightseeing around Dello. So for this, we have decided that we shall visit the Dello park at first. The entry fee at Dello Park is ₹20 per head. Dello Park is beautifully maintained and well manicured by a variety of rose bushes, buttercups, and various other mountainous plants and shrubs. There are gazebos at regular intervals on the cliff overlooking the Tista and the hills of Sikkim. The place is undoubtedly one of tourist attractions, and one can also get to play with the floating clouds and feel the chill of the wind down the spine on a windy day. Dello Park, located at the summit of the Dello Hill, is built for recreational purposes, which feature well-manicured gardens, tiled pathways with exotic flowers. The park is a popular picnic spot for tourists as well as locals. Overall, Dello provides a panoramic 360-degree view of Kalimpong town and its neighboring hills. We have arrived at the Dello Park, which is just a few meters away from the Yuru retreat. There is a tourism property which is under the administration of GTA, Gorkha Territorial Administration. Just within 5 minutes of walking distance from Yuru retreat lies Dello Park on top of the cliff. If one is interested to stay within this park, then one can stay at Dello Tourist Lodge, but preferably with an advance booking. One can also include this place as an itinerary on a day tour of Kalimpong sightseeing. There is a constant inflow of tourists visiting this place right from morning till afternoon. Booking of this place can also be done through the Kolkata GTA office, which is located at Salt Lake. For contact numbers and details, click on the description box below. Though many people do not venture beyond the big lawn in front of tourism property, but a few meters away from the big lawn lies a wooded area with big conifers and shrubs adorning the tiled pathways leading to a beautiful secluded place from where one can have a clear close view of the Tista and West Sikkim. Now let me tell you something about Dello. Dello Hill is one of the two hills that the town of Kalimpong stands between. Kalimpong is situated on a ridge connecting the two hills Durpin and Dello. The Dello Hill is 5,600 feet above sea level and is the highest point of Kalimpong town. The hill is located northeast of the town. 3 water reservoirs, 2 of which serve as the primary drinking water source to the town, are present atop this hill. The town of Kalimpong, the surrounding villages of Reli Valley, Tista River and its valleys all can be viewed from this point. Horse riding is available at a price of Rs 150. Just as a horse has passed by me, I find the stenchy smell emitted by the horse is so stiffening that my desire to take a horse ride has taken a backseat. If only horses were given a bath. For those who are not going to stay in the GTA tourism property, or for the outside visitors who are going to come into this place, let me inform you that Dello Park opens at 6 in the morning and closes at 7 in the evening for its external visitors. Adventurous individuals can also enjoy paragliding, as the office for bookings of paragliding is very close to this place. I definitely recommend Dello Park as one of the must-visit places in Kalimpong. I'm sure Dello Park will live on with a lifetime of treasure house of incredible memories. Dello Park is definitely a place worthy to visit, a place to chill and relax amidst the grand splendor of nature. Our next destination is Kalimpong Science Center, which is just about 1 kilometer drive from Dello Park. Kalimpong Science Center is an important touchdown destination in Dello Hill that covers an area of 7 acres with an objective to develop scientific temper and knowledge among common people, especially among the school-going students. Kalimpong Science Center has been conceived, designed and developed by the National Council of Science Museums. In the year 2007, in the month of September, Kalimpong Science Center was officially handed over to the Department of Education, Darjeeling Gorkha Hill Council. The busts of famous science personalities adorn the entrance of the museum. The museum opens at 10 in the morning and closes at 4:30 in the afternoon. On Mondays, the museum remains closed. Inside the museum, there are several instruments and machines, but most of them are not in any working condition. Either some parts are broken or some are missing. And also, there is not a single guide to help children or common people understand the various science projects being displayed. Though we haven't seen any 3D show ourselves, but what we have come to know from others is that the 3D shows held at a price of some 30 rupees per head in a theatre are not much of interest. Had the place been properly maintained, it would have certainly benefited the young scientific minds visiting this place with much enthusiasm.
This is the musical bars.
The vast expanse of open area makes it a perfect picnic spot for the locals as well as for the tourists. The garden has various outdoor activities for children like swings, rope climbing, seesaws, along with different types of models of dinosaurs, providing great enjoyment to the little minds. And if luck favors, one can also have a glimpse of Kanchenjunga from the garden. The scenic beauty of the place is astounding, with great mountain views providing a perfect backdrop for photographers' delight.
We have come to Kalimpong Science Museum and Center, which is close to Dello Park. The children, the elderly and the young people can have a jolly good time over here. We have seen many interesting things of science and technology over here. It is really fascinating to see that paragliding is also done close to this place.
After spending some time under the blue sky in the vast open space of Kalimpong Science Center, enjoying the fresh air and the mesmerizing view, it is time for us now to make a retreat to Yuru retreat to rest and retire for the rest of the day. After having lunch, we once again have gone up on the terrace of our resort. What we find is that the sun is getting overcast with floating clouds and a cool wind sweeps down the entire valley with white mist. The distant hills of Sikkim, the Tista, the surrounding valley have been obscured with mist. There is not much variety in the complimentary breakfast of Yuru retreat. After having the breakfast, it is time for us to check out of this resort. By the way, the man shown in my video is Mr. Dhanraj, who has helped us a lot during our stay. Before bidding farewell to Yuru retreat, let me show you a garden constructed on the other side of the old building of the resort. Rose bushes have been laid down here along with other flowery shrubs. In the future, sitting arrangements will also be made in the garden. Hope, my friends, you have enjoyed the presentation from my channel. Keep watching Exploring with Travelholics, and if you are a new viewer of my channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload a new episode, it reaches you first. So long, my friend. See you in another episode in another incredible destination.